Agencies across the state are focusing on Halloween safety. In Lowndes County, the Sheriff's Office is monitoring and tracking registered sex offenders. Sheriff Eddie Hawkins says it's important to do this as kids hit the streets Thursday night for a fun evening of trick-or-treating. WTVA's Wayne Herford, he's live in Columbus with more on Operation Trick or Treat.
There are 130 registered sex offenders here in Lowndes County. Sheriff Eddie Hawkins says, and his detectives did some compliance checks on those sex offenders last week. And check this out. 10 of those 130 offenders were in violation of the Sex Offender Registration Act. Now, 4 of those 10 offenders are now in custody. Warrants were issued for the other 6 offenders. The sheriff released these mugshots of the offenders. The sheriff says the offenders were not living at their registered addresses.
We went out and checked all 130 registered sex offenders here in Lowndes County. We went address by address, verifying that this person lives at that address. However, we found 10 that were not in compliance.
Now, Operation Trick or Treat was a 2-day operation. Sheriff Hawkins says there could be an additional 20 or so registered offenders currently not in compliance. But the sheriff says 93% of registered sex offenders in this county were in compliance. Now, many of the people required to register were previously convicted of serious sex crimes, including rape, child molestation, and possession of child pornography. That goes to show how important it is for law enforcement to conduct offender compliance checks. Live in Columbus, I'm Wayne Herford, WTVA 9 News.